Did you get one? Everybody's back? Everybody's here?
Yeah. Well, Charles did one thing.
Be alright, just go with it.
Yeah.
I never realized
What was open?
No, it's not today. That was last
This is that.
meeting. The elections.
I'm like, really? Is that you?
Alright, let's get this going. We're gonna call the meeting to order,
12:05.
12:05. And the next thing is gonna be the approval of minutes. You all have a copy of last.
Old.
It's supposed to be old minutes. It's last week's minutes from the last meeting we had. Just look over real quick. And I'll need a motion to confirm, and then a second to make it concrete. After you've verified that it's accurate and correct.
Second.
All right, we got the motion and the second. So
By who?
Me.
All right. The next order of business is going to be officer introductions. So let me get all the new officers up here. All the officers, come up. Everyone just come on.
Okay. I'm gonna start one.
Somewhere.
I'm
Leon,
What are you?
We have like Will come in.
I'll be there in a minute.
And we're going to go through, do a quick introduction. We'll tell you a little bit about
Charlie.
ourselves. We'll tell you a little bit about ourselves, a little bit about our background, what we're doing, what we want to do after we graduate. So I'll start it. My name is John King. I was born in Orange, Texas, Southeast Texas. I grew up. I spent 4 years in the Army, decided I needed an education, so I came here and I'm learning networking and troubleshooting. And then after I graduate this program, I'm rolling into the instrumentation program, and I'm going to get that degree as well. And by the time I'm done here, as long as I got a payable job in either computer networking or instrumentation, whether it be in an oil plant or working for an aviation company or a hospital, whatever, as long as I can provide for my family, I'm happy. That's a little bit about me, other than I did spend roughly 9 months at Gary Job Corps as a senator in their student government. So student government associations and these type of things aren't new to me. So I have some experience with it. Other than that, that's me. My name is John King. And then we'll go Vice President, Matt.
I'm Matt Washington, Vice President. Well, I've had a crazy life and decided to change it, so I'm going to school now for networking and troubleshooting. And it's about the only productive thing I've ever done, and it's going good. That's it.
All right, Will.
Yo, I'm Will. I'm the secretary. I'm here.
Spencer
Lee right here too.
Nice. Treasurer. All right, and these are the officers. Any questions? Any? That guy.
We got Leon, Charlie, and Blake as our SGA reps. It is still considered officer positions.
We're done, officers. Let's get that GO.
All right, go ahead. Sit. Back. Three. Sit down. Did y'all want to come up?
SGA.
Yeah, it's not, doesn't really matter at all.
Okay. So those are your officers. You can see us around, ask questions, whatnot. All right. The whole business was still in our Constitution, getting a new Constitution set and ratified. We still haven't gotten that far yet, so we're still working on that, and we'll bring it up at the next meeting. New business. New business is we would like to start video streaming these meetings for the students and members who live too far away to make a special trip just for a meeting. If they don't have class or anything close by, I wouldn't expect somebody from, I guess, Silsbee, Lumberton, or somewhere way out there to come in just for a 30-minute meeting. So I'd like to be able to stream it, and as soon as we get everything in place to where we can monitor logins and attendance on the stream, then we can start giving credit to those members as having attended the meeting, even though they physically wasn't here.
You guys like tried Twitch TV?
Looks pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But it's
Usually
still,
it-
we're
usually
still in the
used for
process of getting everything organized.
Yeah, just
So-
suggestions. Twitch is pretty good.
So yeah, once we get that organized and set in place, we'll start counting that as a meeting attendance.
Yeah. I mean,
But if you're on a stream, I know looking forward, if you're going to be on the stream, you need to be interactive. You know, that's the main reason why we're doing this. So you can have an impact even though you're not physically here. You know, you can ask questions, you can bring up concerns or whatever.
yeah, Twitch shows users and like has chat and everything, so pretty good.
Cool. Let's see. What?
They want them. They need it in by October 1st.
All right, now I'm going to open the floor. Do we need a motion? All right. I'm going to open the floor for anybody who has any questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Anybody got anything?
Do we have like any particular time we're gonna like do like study sessions for certifications or whatever?
We don't have anything set in place right now.
Okay.
If you want to, we'll start trying to find a time in the week where we don't have a lot of classes. I want to guess off the top of my head, maybe a Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. Normally Mondays and Wednesdays for me in the past have been pretty busy.
Yeah.
That's me.
But we can come up with like an hour or two, like a block, and we can focus on one certification at a time per meeting. So I don't want to restrict an entire semester on an A+ study. If somebody wants to go and get something, you know, Microsoft
Exchange.
or Cisco.
Right.
So for every one of those, the actual day, that day will be A+, or that day will be Cisco. Something like that.
Yeah,
Alright.
A+ is, we've done that in the past before. A+ is pretty popular, but it's long, and it's got 2 tests, so it might take a little bit more time. It took up the entire semester to just study for A+. But, you know, for some of the smaller certifications, like the Microsoft ones, like Windows 7 configuring or desktop support, those are quick and easy, but, I mean, they cover a lot from the server area.
Okay, so we'll put in place a block time, 1 or 2 hours, and then for whatever that day is, it's going to be, you know, that one subject, you know, the A+, Cisco, Microsoft, whatever.
Okay.
So that way we can get the study going. Anything else?
If anybody wanted to get a shirt, get with Spencer afterwards. We need to get our order in ASAP because Mr. B's been pestering us that he wants a shirt. So we need to get our order in ASAP.
On the orders, fellas, we need to get a set number before we can actually go and get the shirts. So that's why we're saying if we can collect everybody that still wants a shirt together, once we get that set number of shirts, the money for those, then we can place the order and then get the shirts.
How much are
$17?
$17 for large and extra large, and it's $1.50 for every additional
Size after.
X size after.
So it's $17 to $20, about
Roughly
ballpark.
Yeah, I think Chris's came to.
And then,
25.
again, this is what it looks like, so this is what you're buying.
Size is that?
This is a large.
I've got an extra large and it swallows me, so.
Anything else?
They need to. Who went to the SGA meeting?
Yes, we both did.
Anything?
There was a change in the law of the meningitis shot. The age has been changed from 30 to 22.
And it's required to.
Yeah, it's always been required.
Well, no,
Apply.
it had an option at one point, but now
No, it
it's,
still has an option.
I thought it was required.
I had.
At least it was listed under the.
Yeah, you had to pay your freshman, like, if you couldn't apply unless you had
When
the
you
shot.
first implemented, I learned this semester, and they still need it.
I think you could have opted out is one of the things you.
So now the meningitis shot is what, 32 years old?
No, 22, and 22 is required.
22 and required.
Well, I think,
It's gotta be.
yeah. makes sense that way. Other than that, I believe there was several other events going on. There's a leadership conference. Charlie opted to go for the CRA. Only one can go, and he went ahead and vouched for the group so that he can go ahead and, be the representative of ours for the leadership conference on the 12th of October. There is a dodgeball game, teachers versus students, tomorrow. I'm not sure when it starts. Do you remember? There's flyers in the office. If you're interested, you can definitely pick up a flyer and find out. They've got them all over the place. There's actually one in the hall here too.
Okay.
But it's happening tomorrow, and then there's a couple other things happening in the upcoming months. One of the things we do need to consider and think about, though, is fall festival. That's up on your list.
Apparently the land party tonight, everybody's invited.
Oh yeah, land party night too. That's
When's that?
Tonight at 6 in the Mace Building.
Let's start at 6, you wanna get there a
We
little
want to
early?
get there earlier though, for like 5:30.
Okay. Anybody want to go to the land party? You can get with them
I was
after
gonna
the
tell
meeting.
you, I didn't want to get the I've got a lot of things.
Anything else? We're good? Okay, next order of business is gonna be announcements. Saturday, October the 12th, we're gonna set up a water station for Lamar's 5K run. I think it's for breast cancer. And we're set to have a water station there, so we're gonna be passing out water for roughly, I guess, about an hour and a half maybe, to the runners there.
What time?
I don't have time, but I can get it back to you. But it will be on Saturday, October 12th. And we're gonna need as many volunteers as possible. That will count toward your reimbursement criteria. So it's not necessarily a fundraiser, but it's a CRA function. So it's gonna count as a fundraiser. And then on Saturday, November 16th, there's going to be the Fall Festival, and we're going to need to get together some ideas for an activity that the CRA can perform there. If it's cost some bean bags, a cakewalk, whatever we want to do, try to raise some money and put our name out there. So we're going to need ideas for the activities and volunteers to execute that as well.
I have a question about that. Is it like specific to particular like settings, or do we can just do whatever kind of thing?
From what I understand, it's more of Halloweenish, pumpkinish kind of feel for it. I've never been to one, so I honestly couldn't tell you.
All right.
I'm actually not sure if it's a Halloweenish kind of thing, but as far as I've been told, it's supposed to be a tailgate and a fall festival. And I mean, it's after Halloween, so I wouldn't think that they're gonna do it like Halloweenish or
Okay.
anything like that.
It's just
But it's probably gonna be like fall themed and everything, and hey, hayride, small events that kids can go around and family fun kind of thing.
we'll get some more details before the event. I wanted to
Yeah.
bring it up now to go ahead and seed it into your minds, and let's start getting some ideas together.
Yeah.
The primary thing is going to be an activity that we can perform at the event, something that people can do, and maybe some prizes that we can hand out, whatever.
Okay.
So I just wanted to introduce it now, and we'll refine it at a later date. All right. Next order of business would be advisory comments, but she did not make it today. We have no advisory today. So we'll go to the next thing, and that's it. Meeting adjourned at 12:20.
You can make a motion.
Need a motion for that?
Motion
Second.
to adjourn. I need a
I make a motion that we adjourn.
All right, and then a second. We got it. All right, we're good.
You get all in?
Let's go.
12:20.
Short and sweet.
To have a type of full right there, you are.
Y'all don't run away too far.
I think Michael made the first motion to start the meeting, I seconded it. I was trying to-
I just threw a name in there. I don't want to care.
Yeah. I'll second that too, next meeting.
Meeting.
Spencer, can we take donations?
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.